think making this to a 7-5 right now is really good. It makes him have to Shamrock at this, which means the Vimpire is going to wreck this thing next turn. I mean, we are right in the money, folks. That's lethal now, right? Oh, this one moves second? I didn't even realize. So this is going to eat it. That's guaranteed lethal. That's 12, 13, 14, yep. So wow, that was harsh. That was so harsh. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are going to do this deck. It is a combination of a Vimpire deck and a moving deck. The key and focal point of this deck, of course, is the Hunting Grounds. Now, I have done a lot of experiments with Vimpires and different things in the past, and I realized if you throw Hunting Grounds into it, there's going to be so many cool little combos. I will just explain them one at a time. So first of all, we have the Moving Pets strategy in the early game, which means if you're going to be playing your Hunting Grounds, you're going to be playing Fire Rooster. If you play Fire Rooster into Hunting Grounds, it grows to a 4-2, and then anywhere they play a minion on the field, this will leave the Hunting Grounds and turn into a 5-3. So humongous value. Hunting Grounds with Fire Rooster. Same thing with the Fraidy Cat. This will become a 3-3, and if they play a trick, it'll leave the Hunting Grounds and turn to a 4-4. And then you'll be able to keep on putting more minions into the Hunting Grounds and getting more and more value. Really nice to set this up also on turn 2 and play Vimpire into it on turn 3, or the Ancient Vimpire 4. This will again grow them so they don't get like berry blasted or removed easily, and anywhere they put on the field, this will hunt it down and hopefully be able to grow and activate the Vimpire's ability of growing every single time they destroy a plant. Really nice also with the Space Cowboy. This will go into the Hunting Grounds and grow, and then go out as it keeps on moving every single time it does damage. So you're going to end up with a huge cowboy, which is really, really good. Now, two of the very sort of smart combos that work so well with Hunting Grounds. One of them is Botanist. So first of all, obviously, you can feed your little plants to your Vampires and make them grow. So there is that combo. I even find putting a 1/1 on the opponent's field starts charging your block meter and really gives you an advantage, block meter advantage, which is nice. But if you have a minion in Hunting Grounds and you use this, you can just use this to get the minion out of the Hunting Grounds, which will grow that minion by 1/1, and then it clears up your Hunting Grounds and put another minion inside. So if you just think of Botanist, and Smoke Bomb is also very similar, think of them as, like, besides for their actual abilities, combined with Hunting Grounds, it gives you an extra 2/2 worth of stats that turn, which is really, really nice. The Smoke Bomb obviously set it up for the next turn. I think Smoke Bomb anyway with Vampires is a really good combo. There's a lot of really cool things happening with this deck. We're going to try the Vimpire deck finally without teleports. This is not a Morticious, this is Brain Freeze. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm excited. I really hope this deck does well. The reason I added Cheese Cutter is because I really just needed to fill in the one slot. It really doesn't have that much synergy with this deck. But it is a very good card. It makes them have to control it. And playing, Cheese Cutters and Cats on the same field in the same turn make the opponents have a lot of problems, because they remove the Cheese Cutter with a trick, then the Cat grows. Alright, I think the thing you mulligan for in this deck, 100% of the time, is Hunting Grounds. I think that's like a hard mulligan. It's almost like Planet of the Grapes and Cycle Cat. Is this good enough early game? I think it's good enough. The one mulligan, the second one. It's really nice starting off with 2 1s. This is really nice. This is really nice. I'm going to play this on the field. Now, the guys will remove it, but his other powers will turn this into a 3-3. So, 50% of the time, it'll trade with his superpower, and 50% of the time, it'll make him have to pass this turn and not play the superpower. I mean, even him playing his ultimate would be so sad. We're going to have a growing 3-3 on the field. What's going on, Fat Teddy? Welcome. There's the guy. We're going to go now with the Cheese Cutter. Again, 50% of his powers remove the turn 1 play like that, so we'd rather the Cat get removed than the Cheese Cutter usually. I guess we'll play this on Heights. We don't want it to get Spikeweed Sectors. If this can draw a card this turn, that would be absolutely amazing. You can't hear the game music? Oh, I turned down the desktop audio. There. Now it's back up. I turned that down yesterday because we were doing a thing, whatever. He's actually running garlic. This is a problem. I'm glad that's just used. Used and abused. Just Vimpire? Just Vimpire? It's, I feel like this deck is actually, oh no, he has another one. You know what, maybe waiting a turn, never mind. Vimpire, this is the first time, this might be the first time I've ever had a Vimpire die to a garlic on stream before. We do get this. This is such a weird interaction. I think the garlic actually is a counter to Space Cowboy 2, because it moves to the left and then just doesn't attack again. Here it won't, though. This should be fine. Why do I play on PC? And just technically, in terms of streaming, a high-quality stream with my camera here and with the deck list and all the things, it's much easier to do on PC. See, 2, 3, 4, yeah, wow. This cowboy is about to have a rodeo. In fact, the Acid Rain, if this can hit 4 times here, which it will, seemingly. Wait. Really? I didn't know that would happen. Oh no. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. That was annoying. We'll go with this and... Oh, I didn't realize... Wow, so the Cowboy's ability works first and then the Garlic's. I thought in lane 1 this would at least move. The Acid Rain is... Is it good here? That's stupid. Doesn't know anything. So this will move again. Did that happen though? I thought it happened in later lanes. I didn't realize it's what it was. Yeah. I think Vimpire looks good here. Vimpire and Acid Rain. We can play the environment here too. No, it's not good. Got Acid Rain. Maybe Freeze. There's Carrot. Wow. Huge. Huge. So this always happens. Do we freeze this turn? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's only 3 damage. Really, we're doing 8 damage now. Incredible. Damn. We don't even have to feed the Vimpire here. This could prevent him, you know, doubling up here really could prevent him from... We have 2, 2, 2, and 1. This is actually the play. A little bit weird. We're going to prevent him from putting, like, a very big, like, a soul patch on the field right now by playing these little stupid minions here. Was moving the chicken the play there? No. No, certainly wasn't. This is kind of 3000 IQ. Because, again, if there's a minion, a ground-based minion that will prevent him from dying this turn, he's actually unable to play it. So the Botanist clog his lanes. Botanist is a card that, obviously, you know, with Vimpire, you see the synergy there. But Hunting Grounds, we figured out that synergy like I explained in the intro. But just being able to do things like this, clogging ground lanes, pinging your block meter can save you sometimes. I think it's actually a very underrated card. Oh, no. No! Not what we were looking for there. Do we freeze here? This dies. I don't think so. We need a Lake-In card. That does not get it done. He espressos us to death. He wins. Where did he get that from? The Mega Grow card. Did he use his super? So sad. Dude. Uncool. This is the brain freeze curse kicking in, by the way. Ah, come on. Uncool. Oh, it's Jeff Kaplan. He's back. Bye. See you later. He's gone again. You know what? I'm just perma-banning this guy. Go screw yourself. We don't need you in this stream. Go find somewhere that people appreciate you. Hello, Kostya. Thank you so much for subscribing 11 months. We're looking for hunting grounds. People are resubbing. Thank you, Expert Gamer. Meteor. Nice! Environment! Yes! This is exactly what we need here. This is crazily good. Look at this. We'll go right after it. I really hope he doesn't cover. If he covers the environment right now, we're gonna have a few problems. But if he doesn't have an environment, we are gonna rock this guy every turn. It's gonna get code in here real quick. There's berry. That's fine. That's totally fine if that's the answer. So good. Garlic? Yeah, I know. Garlic obviously would be the answer to this freaking hand. Look at this thing. So we'll go with the 4 here. We'll probably go 3 and 2 next turn. Set up a second. How's the family, Fry? They're doing good. Baby Fry, number 1, started school. First day at school. So exciting. Get wrecked. Can't play anything. Just can't play anything. It's gonna be Fire Rooster environment. Look at this play. Wow. Guys, call your bets. What's gonna happen first? Now this will move to the left one, so I'll put this here. It'll move to the left one. Does this do a bonus attack first, or does it move? Does it hunt first? I mean, it kills this. This brings. I think it's gonna move to the left because things spawn from left to right. So it'll move to the left and then do its bonus attack, and then, will it hunt to the 4th lane? There are 3 game mechanics I don't know about here. First of all, it spawns first. I'm pretty sure this will hunt before it does the bonus attack. I think it's gonna move a second time, actually. Well, this now it does its bonus attack. It eats that. It does 10 to his face. No, it does not hunt a second time. Because the seedling triggered before this moved. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That was so cool. The seedling in lane 4 existed before the Vimpire moved to lane 2. because the order was seedling. The seedlings were made, then the Vimpire hunted, then the Vimpire did its frenzy, and then it was too late. And this guy can just get this weak stuff out of here. Amazing. That's going in the highlight reel. Ah, love game mechanics. So good. Amazing. So that was the Vimpire Pomegranate. Keep it going. It's real. That wasn't even between Vimpire and Pomegranate. That was more between Hunting Grounds and Pomegranate. Amazing. That was actually 3 game mechanics in one. Ah, that was so good. Is there any point? I don't think so. I think you still just look for Hunting Grounds. I mean, I guess these are okay. This is a good play against Green Shadow. It doesn't have a lot of good ones that can counter that. I mean, yes. When Cheese Cutter hits face, like that itself gives us such an advantage. Yes, Nibble is exactly what we need. No problem. No problem whatsoever. Do you go Fire Rooster? I think so. No, I think we go with this. This has more tempo. No, not Black Eyed Peas does nothing. The Fire Rooster kills it. I guess we'll go Fire Rooster. It's really not bad, actually. It's also bait for Vimpire, though. We don't have to do that. This really prevents him from playing tricks. Low pancakes. That happened. Wow, too many Black Eyed Peas. Do I kill this? It's a freeze there. Problem is, freeze is a pretty good answer. I think I'll go with this. I might just nibble this when he freezes the Vimpire. Probably will. It's pretty good. Wow. So they trade now. Huh. No, this one wins now. Get wrecked. Get. Oh, that is a huge 7 damage. It's a 7-3 on the field as well. Oh. Oh. So it's gonna be Fire Rooster. We're gonna feed the Vimpire here, so we can't put something big. And we have anyway 2 tricks we can play. We'll probably just win the game right now. Crazy, crazy plays. Ah, okay. Huh. I don't think there's a point in playing these yet. These 2 trade. It only has 1 card left in hand. Amazing. So nice. So I guess it's just Maniacal? Maniacal Nibble? Should work. He's not going to be able to counter both of these with Maniacal. I mean, moving this here... That just is lethal. It's actually double lethal. There's nothing you can do. Get wrecked. Ended up needing the Nibble. We are doing just fine here. OP freeze decks? I haven't found freeze decks to be so fun. Fun. So competitive on the highest level. I do have a couple of new freeze ideas. I'll bring them out sometime. They're just on the very long list of deck ideas I have. I really wanted to do this idea today. I've been waiting to do this for a while, though. Haven't seen Smoke Bomb yet. I'm excited. Okay, it seems like you don't really get hunting grounds that much. If only there was, like, a way to get hunting grounds more. There's no real card draw, though. I'll get rid of a cheese cutter now. Looking for hunting grounds. And we got it. So this does go on the ground now. This will absorb some of his big removal this turn. Like, if he has a meteor, he just has to play. Even his super, really just has to play here. No, did not have it. Amazing. So we'll go hunting grounds no matter what. It's a good play no matter what, because if he plays Spikeweed Sector, it's ridiculously good. If he does not play Spikeweed Sector and just takes this out, it'll set up next turn very nicely. There's a very small chance of us playing Galvanize here. Maybe against Triceratops, I would go Galvanize. That is totally fine. The best lane for this is here because of the Cowboys. It's good to start in lane 1 and then get the value as quickly as possible. So this is the play. Look at this play. Ridiculous. The Berry Blast is gone, which means that, I mean, Berry Blast is the only real answer to this in the game. Now, this is really harsh, and it's opened up this environment once again. I don't know if you realize how that's going to work. I think making this into a 7-5 right now is really good. It makes him have to Shamrock at this, which means the Vimpire is going to wreck this thing next turn. I mean, we are right in the money, folks. If he'd have to somehow grow this, like, Petalmorphosis Shamrocket, I guess, would not Photosynthesizer Shamrocket would be an answer here, but that's tough. If he plays a minion anywhere, he's just dead. That's lethal now, right? Oh, this one moves second? I didn't even realize. So this is gonna eat it. That's guaranteed lethal. That's 12, 13, 14, yep. So wow, that was harsh. That was so harsh. It's called the Rooster moves and then the Vimpire moves. There's such synergy. Got him. He thought that wouldn't happen. I also thought that wouldn't happen. Maybe that'll be the highlight. That was really harsh. That'll probably be the pre-video highlight. That was a turn 4 lethal. Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Starting off with Hunting Grounds is so good. Too OP. I think against Wall Knight we will keep this. He doesn't have enough small removal to really be able to deal with this right now. Ground? I think we put everything on the ground. Because, you know, we'll only have one Spikeweed. Left to right game mechanics, that's correct, Badootan. Now this is hitting. GG. He didn't have the walnut. This is our turn 3 play now. Get wrecked. He'll have a... This is fine. This is totally fine. If he has a Spikeweed Sector, it removes 1/3 of the problem. Get freaking wrecked. Here's cheese number 2. It's a card. It works very well with Maniacal Laugh. On turn 7. I think a 4/4 on turn 3 is very good tempo. This actually does get fed, which is kind of cool. Feed the overstuffed. Ooh, not a bad play. I don't know why he didn't go after the overstuffed there, though. He's worried about me having a nibble or a lunchbox, maybe? He just didn't want me to hit with the cheese cutter. I guess that's smart. What's What's the play? This wrong? Maybe this in the water? How about this in the water? I'm just gonna go this in the water. It's fine. Cool. Good play. This is a 4-4. It didn't really help though. Now he has a bigger card to worry about. Get wrecked. Another one. Okay, so that's there now. I'd love to set this up right now. Perhaps I will. I guess the cowboy is the play though. Cowboy here. Cowboy here. This does 5 now. Interesting. Do we Acid Ray next turn and take 1 extra damage? Yeah. This does do 5 to face, which is huge. In fact, this survives now. Thank you. This is alive. Very much alive. I'll take 6. So Fire Rooster Acid Rain takes this out, so this always happens. This is the turn we set up the environment. Why does no one use Kitchen Sink anymore? It just seems a little slow as a finisher, to be honest. It's totally fine. This is so good. This keeps the Fire Rooster alive. Meow. See? It was a cat after all. Get wrecked. So this will bring him down to 1 health. So we can use this to get some more value right now. Where do we want the Fire Rooster? Going face? Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. It'll kill the little guy. Regardless. Wee, it grows! Get wrecked! The strike through imp is really, really good here. Let's take this on. Well, we have the answer to Spike Bait. Sure. We still have triple lethal. Strike through imp, getting it done. Still have 2 problems on the field. Not bad. So this will go in the lane that something dies. So he needs to roll 3. Pretty good answer though at the end of the day, but we have enough strike through minions and frenzied minions that even if you were to roll a 3 there, the chances of him surviving next turn or the next couple turns, not so great, especially since that imp actually doesn't even die there, so that would have been around. Here we go. Finally seeing Smoke Bomb. Still looking for hunting grounds. Yes. I like the Smoke Bomb. I'm gonna keep that. Does this work with hunting grounds? We got 2-3. Does this hunt the guy it creates? I guess it will. I guess this will be a 4-5. So cool. So cool. What's the meaning of the H meme? One time I just was testing the chat to see if it would work, and I wrote H, and then everyone started spamming it. I love the channel memes. Botanist will not hunt the minion? Why not? Its ability happens. You're saying it's created before the environment, before it gets hunt. The card played always happens first. Maybe it doesn't, you're right. If you think the card played happens before environmental abilities, so the order will be, it will create the guy, and then it will get hunt, and the hunt didn't exist at the time the guy was created. You're right, it probably won't hunt it. Botanist will hunt it, but won't get buffed twice? Is that a compromise? So we'll cover that. It's just fine. We'll utilize this coming up here. A 1 would be nice. They can actually smoke bomb it back in. Whee! I'm just gonna smoke bomb it right back in. Oh my gosh, it's a weenie beanie. Actually, the botanist should have went in lane 1 to proc the block. My bad. The H's are real. I'm spamming H. You guys are hilarious. I love you guys. Heaven HHH says, did someone call me? This is kind of cool. H-pocalypse. To think of the smoke bomb as just kind of like a lunchbox there. We actually rolled a 1. Very cool. Dude. So cool. Get hunted! He didn't even know. It's actually, you got bean synergy. Should I smoke bomb this? There's no real point. I'll do it next turn. I think I'll just do it. Make the good trade. Huge tempo happening. Where's like a Vimpire or something? Okay, this is what we need next turn. We'll try to keep these guys alive. We need to proc the block here. Nice. That's so cool. I love that so much. I think I'll hold on to this. Baby Fry's first day of school was amazing. He'll bounce this. Let's just go for it. If he bounces this, we'll set this up and then do some other thing. He has a big hand. He probably will have another bounce. Which football team am I? It's more supporting. I'm not really into like civic pride, but the teams I watch are the really exciting teams to. So this year it's the Patriots and the Chiefs. There was a really, really good game, though, between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints last night. Just if you just want to watch the last 1 minute of that game, that was absolutely fantastic. I think we set up a more elaborate play. I just don't want to get bounced again. This is pretty good. There's no more elaborate way of doing this, right? Thank you so much, Angry
3
Boss.
months.
3 months. Really appreciate it. Just ridiculous. Look at, this, look at these players. You get an acid rain here. Minecraft Monday. But guys, it's Tuesday. Six and 4 almost wins. It's actually trades here though. Let's see. Bounces this one. Weird. So yes, it's really good. Makes us hit for 6, which is really good. Now we can try to set up the maniacal since we have a lot of minions developed here. This is really what I should have done on turn 6 instead of being greedy. So it's 8. I think we'll just play this one. But if you like, well, we can always smoke bomb. But if he espressos here, maybe I should have just played Fire Rooster. Espresso would have to be so lucky. This is fine. Actually, no. 3 block lethal. Should have played around Espresso there. As opposed to this one, which is just impossible. Yeah, I should have played Fire Rooster. My bad. It's so sad. I am sadness. This is gonna be lethal with Maniacal. He's putting up a good fight, I'll give him that. The overkill's real. This actually does 14 damage. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Fire Rooster works on hunting grounds that if they front it with a minion, it'll move, and if they put a minion in a different lane, it'll also move. So that's the one of the main synergies we're utilizing with Fire Rooster in this deck. This is so cool. I'm looking forward to having Fire Rooster on the field, having a 1 health minion in a different lane, and then playing Botanist to move the Fire Rooster and kill the minion. It's very rare circumstances, but it can happen. It'd be nice if it happened. With chicken, I was considering chicken, but just compare it to cheese cutter. Cheese cutter is better. Yes. I think this one's better than the Vimpire. We'll have a couple of turns to draw 3. This is nice. I'm gonna keep both hunting grounds. Screw it. It's the whole way this deck works. It's fine. Chicken would have the same synergy, it's just overall less of a good pick. There's plenty of things to put in. I mean, there's already so many things to put in hunting grounds, you know, like, you need a ton more, you know. Lily! Really? Ah, this is fine. Will 4 damage be a 4 or 5 be enough to contest lane 3? It might not be. Might not be. Is putting the hunting grounds here stupid? Maybe putting it in 2 and then just playing straight Vimpire this turn would have been better. If he was going for Groshroom, though, this is a very fine play, and he's taking a really long time to think right now, so my guess is that worked out. Yes, he has to use his super just to kill this, and it opens up the lane for next turn now. Really? Wow. Okay, that's one way to do it. A Fire Rooster would be the top deck of this century right now. No. Acid Rain kills us, so you don't have to really worry. We should play Acid Rain this turn. So I think it's you. This will contest the minion, which is nice. And we'll play Hunting Grounds Acid Rain. I could have actually played Botanist to make sure he doesn't get too much value. Get hunted, baby. And doubled me. So interesting. That's a problem. Not bad. Look at this huge doublement now. Does this work? Okay, we're gonna test the theory. I don't think it's gonna hunt it. Wait! It does hunt it? Game mechanics kicking in, and it gets double buffed. Very cool. Now it's gonna double hunt again. Whee! It actually hunts it, and it gets buffed by the hunting grounds. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's to the left or to the right either. Well, I did not know that. Wow. It's still not big enough. Okay. Oh, this is a problem. Yes, full block meter. We have to go for Maniacal now. We have to not worry about this. Well, maybe we should. Maybe we should play the block meter game. Yeah. Well, Maniacal like next turn or something. The extra, the 40 damage is not going to make a difference here. Because if I don't block this, I lose to Plant Food, which he is running in this deck. Now I don't lose to Plant Food. Okay. Doing a lot here, like block freeze will win us the game next turn with Maniacal. Even this turn itself, we're doing 4, 4, and 5. It's going for the proc. This just grows. Now we're doing 5, 4, and 5. We're so close to lethal, actually. Does Galvanize win? I think we're gonna need this next turn. This will proc the block now. Hello, Nimshana. Thanks for stopping by. This only does 12. There's Fire Rooster. So I think it's just Fire Rooster blow. It's not blow maniacal. Fire Rooster. We have plenty of power in other lanes. If he plant foods, plant food in 2 wins. Probably gonna lose here. He's looking to cover this lane. Does he get it? No! We need to blow this doubled mint. Yeah! Get wrecked! Are we gonna win the game now? Get wrecked! That was so good. Oh man. Oh man. See what happens here. We got a second maniacal laugh, which is so bad. So now we have to roll double 3s and get freeze, and we'll win the game. If this happens, this will be the biggest miracle in the history of PvZ Heroes. If we roll double 3, we have to roll double, basically just roll double 3s and get anything, actually. There's a 3? No. And a 2. Not even close. Not even close, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man. So much to record from that game. This is a decent hand. Very decent hand. What turn was that? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll play this on the ground. If we would have rolled up, really double 3s would have saved us there. That would have basically been up there on the top 5 moments in the history of PvZ Heroes from this stream. It was pretty good either way. That was turn 8. I'm talking about the one before. It was, we had the game mechanics in that stream. I really didn't realize how great this game mechanic is. Where you play Botanist, and then it double hunts. It's so good. Do you want to come to Italy? Maybe someday. You're gonna fly me out to Italy? You buy the ticket. I don't have money for that. You think I have money? I barely have money for groceries for my babies. You think I have money to fly to Italy? This guy's gonna concede. Thank you so much, Sar, for 300 bits. Really appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. This isn't that good against Rose. Keep all the 1s and the 2s. Maybe this should have gone in 1 just to play around eventual thing. The goat actually does have some uses in this deck, especially when you start galvanizing it and stuff. What's going on, Gigaphile? Gigaphile. Faduka, see you later. This is nice. Rose doesn't have the early answers. It's possible this is a heal deck, though, which would be very sad. Nice. I think just Smoke Bomb. I guess this always gets at least frozen. This does set up a, that's fine actually, now that he rolled ones. This actually sets up a Vimpire pretty nicely. It has the Mog, a 1-drop, so good. A slightly buffed 1-drop. That's a good thing to get out of Mog too, that's gonna grow. It's a dandy. When I'm killing the rooster, I think this is okay. We're basically gonna keep the tempo on, and then no sad. I am sad face. I have like Streamlabs. I'm not gonna make Patreon. I do have a different service I would like to use. So we'll set all this up here. I just want to have as many possibilities of Maniacal F next turn. Why is this tiny? It got Shrinking Violeted. But right now, my Patreon is right here. What did he do? Teal face. They're doing plenty of damage this turn. Opponent didn't have an answer to any of this, so the Maniacal is a little sad now. I don't think we do it. I think this is the play. More minions is better. The buffing the one minion. Actually, no. Our opponent already used Godin. Well, just freeze. Just squash. The Maniacal will just win next turn. If we roll a 1, we could win this. No, we can't. Getting a 1-drop would be really good here. Against Weed Whack, this would have been really good this turn, but against Freeze, not. Opponent probably. Yes, we got a 1. Are you kidding me? We should win here. This actually grows now. Why would you not hammer this one? This is bigger. What are you doing, man? What is he doing, folks? Should win here. He needs to roll double 3s. Murphy's Law. No. Got him. Look at that. That weak stuff out of here. We're 6 and 2 with this deck. This deck's really performing extremely well. I used to think the only way to do Vimpires was with Teleport, but I guess once Hunting Grounds came into play, not only does that activate the Vimpires, it activates Botanist even more than we thought even coming into the stream. How much synergy is there between Botanist and Hunting Grounds? So much. So much. You pay the plane, and I'll play the house, and... What is Aaron scene? What is that? Anyway. No plans of coming to Italy anytime soon. Snap! Get snapped! This is fun. Cheese Cutter is not great against Solar Flare, who has a lot of turn 1 answers. Everything from Superpowers, Shroom for 2, and Banana Bow. But I guess if it absorbs a little small removal, it's worth it. Especially a Banana Bomb here. Just means the Fire Rooster is a lot better on 3. Nice. Even if our opponent removes this, that's fine. This Smoke Bomb could end up being extremely useful. Butting shrooms, butting shrooms. I think we do this just to kill one of these. He's definitely trying to set up these button shrooms for a reason. So we'll get one of them with the Fire Rooster. Be able to save acid, right? Even though usually we like doing this. Such a strong play. Especially the Smoke Bombs and Acid Rain just makes this Fire Rooster extremely versatile. Covers it. This itself is an answer, though. Totally misses. Totally misses. This being in lane 1 isn't that bad, though. It sets the Cowboy up pretty nicely. We play around Pineclone and do this, actually. It's clearly, he's been setting up Pineclone since turn 2, so that always happens. This is nice. Why else would he? Well, both of those plays don't make any sense without Pineclone being in his hand. Now Pineclone does nothing. It doesn't even turn the Puff Shroom into a guy. I don't even know that. That's decent. It really reduces the effectiveness of the string a lot. Oh, he didn't even get this though. What are you doing? What is this guy doing? What are you? Okay. Oh, that was so weird. Oh, we rolled a 1. It's fine. That turned out pretty good for him. I'll save the Smoke Bombs. We're just proccing his block this turn. It's a little bit sad. He's down to 1 card in hand. Okay, really? Look, mommy, it's synergy. I think keeping this on the field is good. And then letting him proc my block is okay. Rolls a 1. Such waste. Such waste. Super's, in my opinion, the wrong one. You gotta get rid of the cat. I don't know. He'll be able to cover this next turn. It just becomes... Oh, this actually dies. Never mind. Alright, it's time for the Super Smoke Bomb play. Our opponent has an empty block meter. This will do 4, 4, 4. Proc the block and him for 3. I think this is how this works. There might be a different Smoke Bomb here. This Smoke Bombs buff up the Cowboy, so on an empty block meter, I mean, this is all this needs. Second environment. Congratulations. This is totally fun. Whee! 4. I think that's lethal now. You already used Weed Whack, didn't? Yeah, you already used Weed Whack. This procs the block. Weed Whack would theoretically save him. Not this time. He used it already, right? No, he didn't. Spacing out. So he's down to 1. He has 2 cards to deal with 3 minions. Not looking so good. I guess, what's it called? The environment, the 5 cost 2 damage splash trick? What's it called again? I don't even know what it's called. That's how little I use it. What's it called, guys? The card that saves him here, basically. The 1 card in the game that can kill these 2 minions for 5. Lava Guava, thank you. Miav, send me a deck while this guy contemplates his imminent destruction. This deck looks fine. It's a secret swimmer. You could use 2 more swimmers for sure. Buried treasure. This deck looks pretty good. This deck looks okay. Yep, good win condition. Alright. Now it's 7 and 2. He threw his phone in a lake. Got him. Alright. This will be the last one. Oh, this deck is so much fun. So happy we did this. Smoke bombs getting it done. Smoke bombs. I can't say I've been that good. I think you keep these 2. Do you play this on the ground though? I didn't actually consider against grass knuckles. Maybe you don't play this on the ground. I'm just trying to draw out the spikeweed sector on 2. I think it's fine. Well, it's a 1 in 4 of him having super. Against Guardian Heroes, you always want to do this play, but grass knuckles. I mean, 3/4 of the chance he doesn't have it, and there's probably at least there's a decent chance he starts off with spikeweed sector. I think let's just do it. Drawing out, he didn't have it. Drawing out his Ready to Rumble against this deck where we do have a lot of 2 and 1 health minions. This is so freaking good, by the way. I almost would do this more than the environment. Getting Vitamin Z on turn 2 is ridiculous. He doesn't front it. This man's crazy. I know this can get blasted next turn, but... He really values 3 damage over 2 draw card. Wow, look at the look at the value. This is crazy. I'm gonna buff this and start taking advantage of this minion now. This is insanity. He's moving it. They see me moving. What is he doing? What is the man doing, folks? I'll save this. He thinks he's gonna get into a race with. We already have like a 5/5 on the. Okay, there's another trade. We're conjuring these cheap buff cards. That's what Cheese Cutter gives you. That's why it's so significant when it hits face on turn 1. We're just gonna win here. Just gonna win, folks. I'll just buff whatever. This is fine. I'll use the Shook Reach. Okay. Okay. So this is 6 and 2. This is guaranteed lethal. Congratulations. 3 damage to my face. Too easy. Yeah, didn't play that. Shifty Wizard? More like Shitey Wizard. Alright guys, amazing. Deck performed extremely well. Extremely well. Yeah, we really wrecked I mean, of the 8 games we won, there was so many of them were just a total rout. I mean, we had some really, really harsh wins. A couple close calls, and then even the losses. One of them would have needed a miracle. Almost was the end. Alright guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was the brain freeze version of the man, the Botanist. I want to maybe do this next with Smash and going viral. Again, you have the Beastie lineup. This deck's mostly beastly anyway. and then going viral could be exceedingly good in this deck. So hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe.